Hey peeps, Dina, lightofmind.org. Thanks for joining me. I am talking to you about one of my lovely clients who he came to me for anger management, which I love and adore. He's tried different counseling, and so I just feel very honored, and I'm tooting my own horn that he's come to me, and we're really working on this and got to the underlying cause. When I share these, I just want to let you know I do always get permission, even though never in a million years would you ever guess who this was. I do get permission from my clients to share their experiences and their stories. This particular gentleman came to me for anger management because he realized how bad it was affecting his life, some of the choices he was making, and the people that were getting hurt because of his anger and his inability to deal with it. The long story short, and actually it wasn't even the long story, we got down to the root cause in the very first session, which I was actually even a little bit surprised. Sometimes when I do this work, I have to go at the pace that the client's ready to go at, and the normal average person would have expected it to maybe take 3 sessions to get there, but with this gentleman, he was just ready. And what we discovered is he created the default setting of just being angry to protect himself because of his experiences when he was younger. What we discovered is he was a little guy, and so he would always get picked on, and he dealt with that by being angry. That is the default setting, the emotion that he went to handle it. So some people will shut down, some people will go into people pleaser mode, but for him, it was the anger. And, some of the examples that he was giving is, back then, like you had to see how many people could do, how many pull-ups. And so the whole class would watch one guy do pull-ups, and he was the little guy. So of course he could, barely do any. And people would make fun of him, people would pick on him, bully him, and so he uses anger as his defense mechanism. Thank you for the love. Hey, Amanda. And so he uses anger as a defense mechanism, and that's what he's always done. So as soon as he's made to feel uncomfortable, that's what he brings up. So with this, I want you guys to kind of think about that. Think about the experiences that you had when you were younger that you're still pulling up now to stay protected. So for me, I wouldn't call it the anger, but I'll attack your ass if you make me feel uncomfortable. And that's just what he did. So then of course we, go through feeling that anger and not suppressing it anymore. And the more you feel that emotion, the less you feel the need to suppress it for it to explode or come out later. So if you're that type of person that shuts down, it may not show up as an explosion later. It may show up as an illness later. I know we've discussed this before. So just wanted to share that story because I thought it was just a beautiful thing to get to the underlying issue so quickly, and then for him to just discover that and have freedom and realize that he doesn't have to be that person anymore. He's not that scared, tiny boy anymore. He's a grown man handling his business and is successful. So think about that for yourself, how you can relate to that experience in any way. And if you guys have any questions, let me know. Thank you so much for taking the time, you guys. I greatly appreciate you. Have a blessed day.